In fact, in the last year, the dollar's dropped 10% against the euro. The euro now costs about $1.41. And it's not just the euro. Last week, the dollar hit a 3-decade low against the Canadian dollar.
This is about avoiding the Great Depression, too. This is about going to your automatic teller machine and having money still come out. This was necessary.
We got about 30 seconds or so, but I want to get your take on how much lower you think the markets can go right now.
The economy is not going to grow. It's going to suffer a recession, and once it enters recession, it's going to cascade on itself.
Hey, can you keep a secret? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you can, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. My name is Jake Miller, and if you've ever downloaded a piece of software from a peer-to-peer file sharing service, it's pretty likely that you got that software because of me. No, I'm not some kind of hacker or internet genius. I just run a company that specializes in getting software into the hands of people that need it. Now, I'm sure you have a few questions at this point, but before I go any further, I have to ask you a question of my own. Have you ever heard about the story of Napster? I'm sure that you have. Heck, if you were around during the late 90s, you would have had to been living completely off the grid to miss something as big as Napster. If that's the case, I'm sorry. You've been missing out on some pretty cool things. But I'm glad that you finally come out from that rock you've been living under. I'll go ahead and give you guys a brief overview of the story. You see, Napster really took off in 1999, right when the internet started to become such a huge part in everyone's lives. It might not have been the first P2P file sharing service, but it was certainly the most famous. And for those of you that don't know, P2P stands for peer-to-peer. Basically, a P2P service allows users to share files with each other. Anyway, Napster was the first big P2P service that really caught on, especially with young people. Music was the main focus of the company, and it allowed users to have free access to licensed music, mainly MP3 files. The music industry did not like this. It took them a couple of years to catch on to what Napster was doing, but in 2001, people got wise. Metallica was the first band to take legal action against the company, and it wasn't long after the first lawsuit that Napster went down. Well, it didn't get completely shut down. It's still around today. But users now have to purchase songs. They no longer have free access to whatever they want. I guess it's kind of like iTunes. Okay, thanks for sitting through that story. But there is actually a point that I'm trying to make here. You see, the business that I run is kind of like Napster, except we deal with software, not music. I get my hands on software that nobody else has, or software that costs individuals an arm and a leg to purchase, and I give it away for free. Why do I do this, you ask? The companies that we get the software from are multi-million-dollar businesses. They don't need the extra cash, and they basically extort from the little guys. Their shareholders and CEOs are doing just fine without your money. Trust me. I'll admit it, I'm anti-big business. I don't like to see the average Joe suffer while the rich get richer. If you have a problem with that, you might as well close this video now. For those of you still here, you understand where I'm coming from, and I thank you for that. And today, I'm going to thank you by giving you access to a new piece of software, something that's not available to the general public yet. It's also quite possible that this little piece of software will make you a very large amount of money, if you choose to download it from our service. I actually just acquired this program. It's from a very successful Wall Street hedge fund. Heck, they don't even have this software for sale. This is what they use on a daily basis to make millions of dollars from the financial markets. It's a completely in-house program. And it's so unique that I've had to rename it to keep anyone from figuring out where it came from. Let's just say the software that you're getting access to is called Open Source Spy Software. That makes it easy for me and tough for them. So, I'm sure you're wondering now how this program is going to make you money. The processes, algorithms, and technology behind it, it's too hard to explain in this short video. It's basically how this particular hedge fund makes all their money. This program scours the marketplace, searching for the best trades and ways to make a profit. And it does all this on its own, with no user interaction. It's completely automated. All you need to have in order to use this software is a computer and internet access. Even the average smartphone can handle this stuff. It's really that easy. By now, I'm sure that you're saying to yourself, what's the catch? Well, I'm telling you right now, there is no catch. Downloading open source spy software isn't even going to cost you any money. That's right. We're giving this software away for free. All you have to do is sign up and boom, it's yours. The sign-up is completely free and secure. We make the security of user information a priority here. Absolutely none of your information will make its way back to people that might use it against you. You won't even have to download the program from us, the source. Our system is a peer-to-peer file sharing service, remember? That makes it virtually impossible to track. There's one last thing that I need to tell you before you get access to Open Source Spy. It's only available for a limited time, and we have to keep the number of people that get access low. We're trying to fly under the radar with this, and too many people flooding the marketplace with this program would raise some red flags for the people trying to stop us. These greedy idiots don't need your money, and to be honest, they don't deserve it. There's just so much corruption in today's business world. Even if this software was available to the public, the companies selling it would be giving out a watered-down version of the program, and they'd be selling it for thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars. Sure, it has the potential to make the user much more than just $10,000, but that would be their justification for ripping off the customer. So go ahead, download the software below to get started. Once it's installed, all you have to do is click a button to start making money. The program does all the heavy lifting for you. No need to be an internet guru or a stock exchange expert. That's it. Download Open Source Spy below, and we'll be there to welcome you on the other side.